Josephine Rita Maia. Although Manny might disagree with me, but that's her middle name.
Of course, you know, she loved to cook because she always used to ask, "You coming over?" Right? Because she liked to cook a lot of food, even though she was the only one in the house at a certain point, right? But she also loved her garden. She liked to go pick her garden and grow her, like, what was it, cabbage and tomatoes and potatoes and cucumbers, peppers. She was really into a lot of the, I learned a lot from her, painting, wallpaper, stucco, all these things that you do, fixing things. I learned from her. She did everything. And
she was a special person, and we called her Shuma was special. We didn't call her Ma, we called her Shuma, and there was something about that that stuck. Everybody called her Shuma.
Junior gave Shuma that name. Junior called his grandmother, Shuma's mother, Mama. But he called our mother Shuma, like babies make things up. But I also heard that it was a nickname that Cape Verdeans gave her, and then that's what he used. So I don't know which one is true.
Yeah, well, yeah, I started it because I was the oldest one, and I called her Shuma, so everybody else started calling her Shuma. And people close to her at work in the neighborhood, they hear her say it. That's why I call my mother Shuma all her life. I never called my mother Mom. Yeah. I'll talk about her the same way.
And she, you know, Shuma liked to sing too.
Did she?
She liked to sing too. She had a nice voice. She did. It was not just, you know, daddy.
And
what music?
She liked music like A Million to One, and she would rather Ronnie sing it because Ronnie was coming up. Ronnie was watching us, you know. He was always there with his mouth wide open.
And there's a lot of things that I always remember is I love to hear my mother sing. A lot of people don't mention that, but she sings. Yeah, she used to, when she's cooking, and I used to sit there and listen to her. And I think that's where we got our voices from. And she sang better than my father, I thought. My father sang too. And my father was the entertainer, but she was the singer. My father sang also, he played the guitar. But when she sang, it was just like settle you right down. And I would just sit there and listen to her sing while she's cooking. And she always, always made cakes in the oven, donuts. You know, you can smell that. The kitchen was always smelling good.
What did she sing?
She sang, Que sera, sera, whatever will be, will be. She did that one. There was another one she sang. It was something like dun 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 dun.
My mother was kind of shy, but she'll get to know you in the neighborhood, and there was nothing that she wouldn't do, you know, for you.
But this woman, she just was so forgiving. You know, you can step to the left, step to the right, and do some, you know, things that were out of line, and she would just let you know about it, but then forgive you. And that's what I loved about my mother. She had a forgiving heart.
Her, Rita, Minute, all them, they just lived. They lived. Their husbands, they'd go, you know, they did what they had to do and partied and stuff, but they always seemed to be laughing about something because they, I think my mother stole a car, her brother's car, and ran into the barn or something like that. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if that story, I think that story is pretty true. Yeah. My mother would have got a license too if my daddy, I don't think would ever. He used to laugh. No, you can't get it. You know, and I was like, go get it, get your license. You know, but she was scared to get it. I don't know why. I said, I got you. You know, you got the car. And she was funny like that though. She said, forget it. But
Like I said before, Shuma was a hard worker, very good heart. Very good heart. She'd do anything for anybody. She was the type of girl that loved life. And I don't know how she did it. 8 boys, 3 girls. You understand? And have them that close together.
Josephine's parents.
Felipe, Francisca, Gomes. I don't know the year that they got here, but I know they were here for quite a while and they retained citizenship. And they were actually lived in Massachusetts, in Carver, Mass. Cranberry capital of the United States. And they did a lot of work. A lot of my ancestors that lived in Carver, they came over here. They were actually sharecroppers. I remember when they used to get picked up in trucks to go pick berries and cranberries and the whole 9 yards. My father's parents never came to the United States. I've never met them. I've never seen them. My grandfather, John King, he's deceased. And my grandmother, my father's mother, she's also deceased. Recently deceased was his sister, named after his mother, Benvina. She passed away not too long ago. They were all from the island of Fogo. Penteada was the city. Okay, that's why I always say, minha filha de Shuma, Nestinho Chico Filipe, filho de Nani, Nesti, Joaquim, and Benvida. What that means is I'm Shuma and Manny's son, and the grandson of the other, of Joaquim, of Francisca and Felipe. And that's the way it goes there.
That's where I got my name, Francis, my grandmother. I was born 1952. So, when he died, I was 2. I remember they said I was on the bed, but I don't remember. I was 2 years old. Wow. Yeah, 1879, 1886.